Rhode Island's minimum wage officially went up by $1 today. Governor Raimondo signed a bill increasing the $10.50 wage back in March.
12 News reporter Chelsea Jones joins us now with how people working to get this law passed feel about the move.
Getting things done like the minimum wage increase start here at the State House with legislation. And supporters of the $11.50 wage say it's good, but it's not necessarily a livable price point, so they're aiming higher. Signed, sealed, delivered. As of October 1st, minimum wage is now $11.50.
So we have a lot more to go, but the cost of raising a family in Rhode Island, the cost of child care in particular is very high.
But while this is a good thing, there is concern for small businesses because when you increase labor costs, it puts them in a tough spot having to decide what they can afford.
So the result of that will mean fewer job opportunities in some cases. It'll mean job reductions. It'll mean jobs that aren't created. And for those workers who are there, it may result in fewer hours.
Representative David Bennett is a big proponent for increases to minimum wage, but he says it needs to happen slowly. He gives us the statement that reads in part, our small businesses could not easily handle a jump to $15 at one time.
Folks who are in our agricultural industries, who are on the front lines of our healthcare system and our domestic care system, people who work in grocery stores and food service places, we're calling them essential workers, but we're still paying them less than they need to live and thrive.
Unemployment in Rhode Island was the second highest in the nation in August. Chris Carlozzi says legislators need to take a hard look at where they go from here because even small changes can trickle down into larger ones.
If you're paying that worker who's just starting out $11.50 an hour, you certainly have to pay more to other workers. So it increases the entire wage scale.
MEZERA tells me now it's time to come back here before the General Assembly and push them to pass a legislation for a $15 minimum wage tied to inflation so that families can get the support that they need. Representative Bennett tells me he's working on it, but with small businesses in mind. In Providence, I'm Chelsea Jones, 12 News.